always, every Tuesday at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon every Tuesday. But today is exactly 6:02 p.m. here in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, and we have the same times in different countries and different states in Mexico. Of course, it's 6 o'clock p.m., and today is 6th of December of 22 here in Avatar Channel, Avatar Bank, Avatar Economics, all for you. And this is a news, this is a program, and for you is a lot of information every week. Don't forget to subscribe in our program, don't forget to share, and don't forget to write us, please. We are here to answer all your questions about finances, crypto, and the most important thing, we are here to share your knowledge about everything in these typical topics around the world. Hello, my friend Gilberto Lopez. How are you?
Hi, Charlie. I'm very good. Thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. Very happy for the football from my friends for Marruecos,
Oh,
The Marroquis. I'm very happy that they won in penalties, because I have a lot of people there in Marruecos and
is Bermuda
Mar-
close to Marruecos?
no, no, very far away, but we have ocean, we have beach. Marruecos is Africa, is North Europe, and it's very small. It's very small in the continent of African continent. But he won. They won with Spain, and nobody knew that. And
Oh, well, it's almost a miracle, right?
It's a miracle. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a miracle. This is historical
Yeah.
miracle.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's
that happened.
congratulations to Marruecos, to
Yeah,
Morocco.
congratulations, Moroccos. The Moroccos alive, and let me tell you one beautiful. Well, this is not a topic I want to talk about today, if you don't mind. Um, about talking about the soccer game and the World War 2022. Brazil is one of the favorites, or maybe is going to win. No, maybe I I would say that I prefer that Brazil carry the cup this year because it's my favorite, and I love Brazil. Brazil
They
is
play
a
very good.
Superman. Yeah, they play beautiful, and please follow them, and don't ask fake news about drugs. That's not true. Uh, please don't think about that. But it's very important what I'm going to say related with Brazil.
Okay.
In a few news ago, few weeks ago, Brazil is official, um, putting his one of the coins of virtual coins in a official interchange in that country. That's that's good news for me, because maybe a lot of countries from these continents, from America, South America, Central America, North America, they will have liberty to decide if they can use crypto, officially currency money, to interchange. That's a question for you, my friend Gilberto, that you are the expert. What do you think about what are they doing? In this case, Brazil is open the market, open the banks, the national banks of Brazil, and they are not going to, they are already do that as official coin in the government called coin from Brazil, and the government is going to use it. Uh, I don't know the rules, but
Can
they're
you
going to use
explain? Is that a special coin or is the
it. No,
cryptocurrencies like
the
Bitcoin or?
currencies. Yeah, no, no, it's not a special coin. It's a currency coins, and I will find the news later.
No problem. Well,
And
that's a good news for the crypto environment.
yeah, yeah,
Because one of the things why the cryptocurrencies are not developing as they should is because we don't use them in the regular transactions. So as soon as the economy starts to incorporating and trying to welcome to the regular economics, the crypto, that's going to be a great news. Not only because it's governments I have seen, they have like two different optics. One, like in this case Brazil, which says is all the cryptocurrencies are welcome, and
Okay.
this is a nice way to start with the cryptocurrencies, because also you can grab a lot of foreign money with just politics like this. How many people, how many enterprises or employees right now are receiving bitcoins, or any other cryptocurrency, and they don't know how to spend them, so they have to change that to dollars, pesos, or soles or whatever. And in this
Right.
case, if they can just send the money, that's going to be better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
It's
other,
going to be much better.
and this is good for the crypto environment. And the
Yeah.
other way, the other optics is, governments. They say they want to, like Chinese, they want to have their own cryptocurrency,
Yeah. That's a
and
good one. Yes.
and there, if that's the case, like China, I think that's not the way to go,
No.
because uh, instead of having the cryptocurrency as a global currency, it's gonna go like local, like right now are the regular economics.
Yes. China like to do everything local. You know that, right?
Yeah, they're
Uh,
locals.
yes, they're also for sure in our Spanish Mexican language. Yes,
They are locals.
it's not a Mexican language, but in Spanish, local. Yes, of course. But uh, if Brazil is doing the same, you're right. They're making a terrible mistake. I found the news. I hope so. Is in English. Is if not, is will be in another language. I will translate for the audience. Seguro que en unas horas un montón de influencers te van a hablar de esto. Pero yo te traigo. For sure, a lot of people is going to talk about this. La información completa. I'm going to tell you the all the information right now. Hace unas poquitas horas en Brasilia, la capital de Brasil, se hace. In a few hours ago in Brasilia, the capital of Brazil, firmado la ley de activos virtuales. La ley de activos virtuales. That means that the law of the active virtual money is going to be. Esta ley permite el uso de las criptomonedas de dos formas distintas. This law is going to allow two different ways to work in Brazil. Una, como método de pago en el cual estará bajo el control del Banco Central de Brasil. One is going to be, and you can pay with that local crypto moneda virtual currency that is going to be the bank, National Bank of Brazil, to make the law that this work very, very good. También se podrá utilizar como método de inversión. And also you can use it like an inversion method to share, no, to keep your money, and in inversion you will make more money. En ese caso lo gestionará la Comisión de Valores y Cambio. That means that the law of the interchange law in a positive ways, the crypto money is going to be the fiscally, and this information is going to be for all the Brazilians, but is the currency is not like you say from China. The currency is normally. La regulación lo que permite es dejar unas reglas claras. Sin embargo, no convierte al Bitcoin ni a ninguna criptomoneda como moneda de curso legal, tal como algunos empezaron a especular hace unas horas. That means that the legal official money is not the crypto currency, it's the peso from Brazil. That's the real meaning of this. But this is a good news from Brazil that they are going to make a law, and this is maybe it's going to use for example for another countries, another people, right?
Yeah.
That's the news.
What's interesting about this is that if you create fraud, you're gonna go to jail from 4 to 8 years. And
Whoa.
actually, they try to avoid the the laundry, the money laundry. So if you have cryptocurrencies, you have to tell to the government how many you have and all that stuff. There's going to be a regulator in Brazil. They have 6 months to establish that regulation, and it seems like all this is for my from my point of view, this is going to be better for the cryptocurrencies, and it's a step. So if you buy, you sell in not only cryptocurrencies, is the virtual um, uh, the virtual assets. You have the ownership, and that's recognized by the law. So I think that's going to be that's a great news, and I think many of the governments are going to copy paste this law or something like that, like this.
Yes, yes, and also the people that is investing in crypto and all this virtual interchange money will like it a lot. Maybe we need to move our money to one day to Brazil to see what happens.
Well, that's for Brazilians. We're not in Brazil, so
No, no, no. Maybe, and foreigner people can invest in Brazil.
yeah,
If we have the money, right? I will say,
yeah,
hey, can I put my coins there?
yeah.
Like we do it with our gold in England.
Well, oh, that's another thing. The gold in
Yeah.
England. Do you want to talk about
Uh,
that?
yes,
Okay,
please.
let's
Yes,
finish this, and
this.
then we
Yes,
go
yes.
to the gold in England.
You think we cannot invest in Brazil the crypto money,
It's
the
not necessary.
cryptocurrency? Oh, you're right.
It's not
You're right.
necessary.
Yeah,
So that's why
yeah,
is whatever I think is not necessary. You have your own
yeah.
money, and wherever you are, you're gonna be somehow. Is this is like a protection for the internals, for people who is inside Brazil. So in
Yeah.
case you sell to someone in Brazil, and you're trying to scam these people,
Yes.
they're gonna come from you. You know. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't invest in a place that you don't need also the law, because you don't know the law and the language. The language is no English, is no Spanish, is Portuguese, and it's no easier, right? If you don't practice that language, that's very difficult too. You know.
well, I don't think that's the main issue here because
Right.
it's not necessary. So in this case, we need a regulation that prevent us from fraudulent people or people who just
Yes.
want to damage our assets. Uh, so in that way, we're going to be protected. Right now, we're
Right.
not protected. We
Right.
protect only with our own money, you know, with
Right.
our own resources.
In our own resources.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about the next topic. I like that one that you said. What about? Oh my God! Help me, please.
What about
Yeah. Oh,
with you were saying about the the money the gold in
in
Europe, in
England, in
England.
Europe. Yeah, I
Well,
was afraid to say it, but somebody told me that the gold is not there anymore. Oh God.
uh, well, well, uh, I'm going to tell you why I think that's something good, and
Okay.
that's one good option and one bad option. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so why do I think this is a good option? Because in countries like Mexico,
Yeah.
things happens to disappear. You know,
Yes.
so if the money is inside um, Banco de Mexico or whatever place you want, the the famous Casa de Moneda, you know,
Yes.
what is going to happen is suddenly we are gonna. have the news that the money is not there, or the gold
The
is
gold.
not there.
Right.
And who's going to be responsible for that? They will wash their hands and say, I had nothing to do, and nobody is going to be responsible for that,
Like always.
like always. So that's
Yeah.
why I think this is a good news. If you have it somewhere else, somebody has to ask for. So they have to have the sign, they have to have the name, they have to have all the information should be available for the people who request it. So in this case, as is international asset is a national asset, part of the Mexico assets. If someone takes them, they have to at least give something like their identification, the name, and if it's someone from the government, they have to say who's ordering that. And it's more
Yes.
difficult to disappear.
That's true.
So
That's
that
true.
so
Yeah.
that's why I like that way.
Yes. That's the good news, that the follow way to find the goal is 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 positive, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And what I think, this is something that is frequently happening, is when you buy something and you just get a paper, and that's the worst case scenario, because you think like, Charlie, you're gonna buy. Let's think that you and me make business, and I tell you, Charlie, I have this car. This car is 200,000 pesos, and you say, okay, Hill, I like it, but you keep it. I'm gonna pay for it. So you send me the money, and I say, Charlie, I already have your car. This is your paper, you know. And
Yeah.
then I don't know what I did, or I did something very wrong, and I sell it to somebody else, or I don't buy it, or I didn't buy it at all. So
Right.
I'm just telling you that I have something that is not real. So that's why many of the crypto exchanges right now are closing down, because they say, "Oh, I buy the crypto," and they didn't buy it. And as I explained before, um, the problem with this is that the prices go up and down very fast. So as soon
Well,
as you buy, they should have a transaction. We have like every 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, every hour, probably, or every day, we just make a transaction and we buy several $1,000s,
yes.
in Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever. So after I buy, I have to go back to you and say, I buy at this price, and here are your cryptocurrencies. But what happens is that I just know I have to buy, but I never buy, because probably the prices go up. So I just wait until it goes down, but it doesn't go down enough. So every day it pass, we have more debt, because in your mind, as I told you, you have one Bitcoin. Probably you pay for one Bitcoin, and I only can grab 80 cents of Bitcoin because of the price. But I already
Right.
told you have one Bitcoin.
That's true. That's
So
true.
we have to
Oh,
make sure. That's why if you're planning to invest in a cryptocurrency, it's better to have someone like Avatar Bank, that they, at the end of the day, we're gonna tell you you have this exact money and we can transfer to you, or you can deposit with us. But there's not gonna be any lie with us.
right. That's to be very sure that your money is secure. They
Right.
are. They need to feel secure because they are secure with Avatar Bank.
And it's outside our hands, because when we buy,
Yes.
sometimes the transaction doesn't pass through, or it takes some time. So even if we do it immediately, we're going to take at least 20 to 30 minutes. So I just
Okay.
can't say, Charlie, you already buy, here's your receipt, you got one Bitcoin, because that's what you think you bought. Now, I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, Charlie, the price went down or the price went up when the transaction was completely. we only could buy 90 cents or 85 cents and or 80 cents. And but
Yeah.
that's transparent.
Yes.
Other
Because it's going down and up, and
Yeah,
we will show the graphics where the money is moving and the transaction is moving. That's transparent. You
yeah,
know.
and you can check the transactions on Ethereum or Bitcoin directly, and you'll
Yes.
see how much we buy and how much we sell. And otherwise, we just say, you have one Bitcoin, and in your mind you have one Bitcoin, but in reality, we don't have that Bitcoin. We have less than a Bitcoin, so we have to do something else to get to the Bitcoin.
Yes.
And
We
it's
need to do
because
something. I like that. We need to do something that that coin is having the currency correct currency that you think you have, right?
yeah, 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 that's right.
Mhm. Yes.
So it's better to wait until the end of the day
Yes.
instead of just having a wrong image that you have one Bitcoin or 70 or whatever you buy. You think you buy, because that's another issue.
Yeah. That's the big difference that you think you buy what really you have, you know?
That's right. And then that's why the discrepancy is very big. Because imagine that you buy today Bitcoin $17,000 and tomorrow is $18,000. Where are you and me, or where the avatar bank is going to take $2,000 to pay the difference to Charlie?
No. And who is going to pay it?
Yeah. So what
You know?
happens is, when this discrepancy happens, they wait and say, we're going to wait until the Bitcoin goes down to 16,000. And what happens is they try to move that money, and they try to invest that money in short term. So they probably want those 2,000 missing, just because they rush to say you have 2,000 instead of waiting for the complete transaction.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's the way to follow, to know, and to invest. But you need to be sure that that currency and what do you have in the bank is transparent, is there, you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
for the currency. Uh, let's still talking about the gold, like you said, that you can follow where is going that your car, or maybe the gold. In this case, also the crypto, you can see where it's going because it's yours and it's moving with the currency that is uh, open for you. You know, the currency that is always is yours. Still, you sell it. If you decide to sell it when the crypto is down, well, you will lose.
Yeah,
The way that if you sell it when it's up,
you will
and
win.
that's my question. Yeah, you win. My question is, how is today? Remember the 2 weeks ago that you asked a question that if is going to be down or up the crypto? Where is it right now, Hill?
Where is right now? Well, right now is a little bit up in the seven
That's
days.
good.
Bitcoin
Yeah,
won 3.9%, and
I told you that.
Ethereum
Yeah,
8.7. 8.7. So
yeah.
it's a little
That
bit
that
up.
yes, that seven is going up, and I believe in the end of the world in Qatar is going to be up because they're investing a lot of money. I presume that.
Okay, let's
I,
hope you're okay. You're right.
yeah,
Let's hope.
yeah, let's finish this Qatar 222, and a lot of people that have really money like Qatar is going to invest in a lot of people, banks, countries, because let me tell you, nobody knows where is Qatar before the war. You know, the
We still
football.
don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people they don't
Yeah.
know how rich they are. They don't know how
It's
big
a very
in the
small country.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
very
It's
small
it's
country, and they make
Nicaragua.
almost they make almost the same amount of money we do.
Yes,
and the
Yes,
only
but
resource they have is is
petroleum.
yeah,
It's the only one.
it's the only one they have, and
Yeah,
desert.
right. Desert and right now tourist.
Yeah,
You
right
know,
now tourists. Yeah.
tourists that they never had before. This is the first time they open these frontiers to receive all the world, with all the different cultures of the world. But when this finish, I believe Qatar is not going to have the same cases that a lot of countries need to have their life, complete life, or more than a life, to pay to FIFA and to pay that they own to the organization, that they will know that they're losing money. For example, Greece, when they finish the Olympic Games and also the football games and all the sports, I'm sorry, with FIFA, they lose a lot of money. Another example, Argentina. Another example, maybe Mexico lose a lot of money with the two world wars. But Qatar is going to have a positive numbers, no red, black numbers, because they keep their money, and they invest to buy maybe the game. We don't know. I don't know that, but I know that when they will finish, they will make more money because they that people know how to make money, my friend. I know that.
Okay, you
You
want to
know,
buy something, Charlie?
I want to buy. Yeah, I want to buy
Because I
a
see your card.
milliliter. No, no, no. This is a business card. No, no,
Okay.
no. This is a business
Oh,
card of Carlitos Bermudez. If
I,
someone want to see me,
I was going to ask for the numbers.
no, no, no. This is a business card. No, I believe I can buy a little liter of gold of petroleum, very dark petroleum, but maybe one day I would sell it very, very expensive because they have petroleum 100% pure in that country.
We don't have to, but
Yeah,
anyway.
I know, I
Okay.
know, I know.
Well,
What else, my friend? What time is it? Almost 30.
we were gonna talk about something else, right?
Yes,
There
please
was
tell me.
something. No, it was your question. You have that question.
My question is, if the gold uh, disappear, and of course we didn't know where they go, or maybe we don't know who have it, and we didn't follow, and we didn't have the control to know our gold, how to keep it in England. What happened to Mexico if that money disappears? Uh, our country is going to be broke,
No, no.
or what happened if that money that we supposed to have it was a
Well,
lot of money? The reserve in gold was too much money, because I remember the I don't do you remember the fat man from Hacienda for our country? I don't remember his name.
Lolita.
He Yeah, something like that. Lolita. He decided to leave that goal in England. A lot of people in the
Oh,
government.
Karsten.
Thank you. I forget his name. Karsten. Yeah, he decided to keep the goal in
Yeah,
England.
that was
A good
a good
idea,
good idea, right? Because
in that
we already
time.
said that.
Yes.
But the gold cannot disappear. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
it's there are international laws, and if you're going after, if Mexico is going after some company, which is international, there's the international law and the FMI and things like that. So
Okay.
nothing happens. Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Okay. Thank
Everything
you,
is more
God.
secure. Yeah.
More secure. No, that's the only thing that we're thinking about. Okay. I don't have any question, but
Yeah,
we can talk
you had
about.
one. I remember one.
Oh yeah, Twitter.
Yeah,
Tweet
Twitter.
Twitter with Apple, right?
Yeah, right.
This is a very fresh news. Everyone is saying that he's fighting, or he's having trouble with Apple. I don't think so,
No, I
but
don't think so too.
I don't think so too. But can you explain what happened in that news, that
Uh,
Twitter is saying that Apple is not making any advice? anymore with Twitter, and a lot of things
Um,
changes because he is the owner of Twitter? I don't think so. They're
well,
making
this happens
yes.
a little bit back, some steps back.
Okay.
Facebook Meta also said part of the profits that they were losing, it was because Apple didn't share most of many information from their users.
Okay.
So
What
I
does it
think
mean?
this is almost the same thing. I
Okay.
think Twitter wants to have more information from the users in they have when they have the iPhones. And from my point of view is when I started just studying the computers, one of the main questions is what happens with privacy. So many people doesn't care about privacy, but believe me, when you're in trouble, you will you will be like very very why I didn't do this. So you're gonna hit your head and say, why did I not put attention on this? So it's very important the privacy. And companies like Facebook and all these social medias, they live with our information. So what something happened with someone 2 years ago when the pandemic started,
Right.
and they stole the phone and they get inside the Apple
Hmm.
driver iCloud, and they took all the pictures and published them.
Right.
So this
Yes.
person just went down to Apple and she was spinning many things back to Apple, from the bad security and all that stuff. So what happened in Apple is they said, you're right. We should do something for having more secure and in the phones. What happened to me is
What?
almost 3 or 4 years ago, someone stole my phone,
Oh.
and that was a replaced one because I already had a one new, and the
Yes.
other one was the old one. But it happens to I have that in the car, so they just broke the window and get to my phone.
Yes. Stole it.
They stole it, and then they send me messages that we found your phone, we found your phone, we found your phone. And what happened is that was a lie. They just wanted to have my ID and my password so they can open my phone. And that's what it happened because they were so insisting, like, I have your phone, I have your phone. So I went through Apple and check whenever they send a message, I check with Apple, and that was not possible. But someday I was I was doing something else. My head was out of this world, and they send me the message. I click and I give my password. When I realized it happens like less than a minute, I went down and went check with Apple, and it was the phone was already gone. You know, so they wanted my password and my pin so they can grab the
Open.
phone. They can
Yeah.
open and change everything and sell it in the black market. You know. So
Yes.
I think this is good option when companies just care about the privacy, the information of their customers, because it's not only your pictures. You have pictures of your IDs, you have pictures of your whatever you have, and
Yeah.
that's
The bank.
that's very important information. So it
Yeah.
shouldn't go to the wrong hands. And what they want is they want to have more information. And Apple have that's the main issue, that Apple doesn't want to. It's not Apple that doesn't want to share with these platforms. Is more like we have safety features and we cannot share anymore the information. You know.
Yes.
So as this is the way they make money, they believe they could still have that information and get more money from this. What they're
Whoa.
doing right now is they want to turn around. They want to go from another direction just to hit Apple right now. And what they say is that, uh, and this is Amazon, I guess, involved, and they say it's not possible that the only way to sell Apple uh, Apple apps is through Apple Store, which is a lie. You can sell your apps, your applications, or whatever inside the Apple Store or outside the Apple Store. But the good news is, it happened to me that I bought an application for the computer, for the Mac uh, desktop, and I lost the information. So I went and downloaded again
Yes.
the same package, and nothing happened. And so what usually happens is when you go and buy it somewhere else, you regularly lose the purchase. So you have to buy it again. And the way
Every.
Apple,
Uh-huh.
yeah, the main
Everything
thing
you do.
the main
Yes.
thing that it goes through Apple Store, which is a good thing, is they review all the application. They have like all the code. They just check everything works. They just check that you're using the latest technology. They just check that you're not cheating. You're not getting information that you shouldn't, and that they just check that you are using the application as it's supposed to be used. So
Yes.
that's a safety feature for Apple users, and I don't think it's good idea to lose that.
No, no, no. It's terrible if you lose that. And but let me tell you something. I remember a long time ago, because was a lot of robbery of cars. They decided to put a number in each piece of a car. You know,
Oh yeah.
the glasses, the every part of the car have a number. The crystals have numbers. The lights have numbers. Everything. The seats have numbers. And I like it because if you decide to if somebody took uh, for a long time one of the pieces of your car, you can find it in a black market only looking for that number, and you can say that's mine. I'm sorry, but you need to pay it.
No,
Okay, I
not
will pay
necessarily.
it. No,
that
you can call the police and
that's
say that's
how
mine.
that's how you recover your stuff, because
Right.
it's already marked down.
Yes, but you know who really recovered that part? The agency that you're paying the secure of your car, because they will put another piece. You can go away a long time, they will find your piece, and then they will change it or maybe do something they want. Okay, my point is this: they can do the same thing with coins, with bitcoins. They can put a number, you can put this is yours. They have your sign like a cow. That cow is mine
No,
forever,
that's not possible, Charlie.
Oh my God, I was
That's
very
not
happy.
possible.
Why? Tell me why. Oh,
Uh,
because that currency don't exist, right?
well, no, no, no. It's not because not it doesn't exist. It's part of
Oh.
it's part of the beauty of this. So you have a
Wait,
password. You have a
yes,
password, and that
yeah,
password is like let's say you have three pieces of
yes,
a different password. Okay.
yeah. Your wallet have a password, right?
You have an account. You have
Yes,
a regular password, and you
yeah.
have um, uh, let's say a 16 words
Digits.
only unique for you in certain specific order.
Yes. Okay,
So, and if you don't have these three, you cannot access your wallet. So
you're right.
no one can get inside your wallet and steal your coins unless is you or knows exactly your your ID, your password, and the 16 words, and in the exact order. You know.
Yeah, I know.
So the
I
thing
know.
here is that even if they stole, the track is public. It's like imagine you go inside a building, and to go inside a building, you have to show your face and you have to show your ID.
Yeah.
If you don't have your ID, you cannot go inside the building.
Okay.
So if someone inside the building takes something from your office, that person, when came inside your office, the only way to go inside is was showing his ID and his uh, his um, face. So when he leaves, he takes your money. We know who that person is. We don't know his name, but we know sooner or later this person is going to go to jail. What it has been
I
happening
know.
in the recent months. People that thought that they they stole like um, 300,000 $300,000 million or something like that.
Okay.
They just could stole like 1 million or 2 millions probably,
Or two
and
millions, right?
and they have to give back that money because they didn't find the way to just um, make it disappear the track, and it's public.
Right.
So it's like when someone posted a picture or a video um, hitting a cat, and the
Okay.
community just go inside,
Yes.
check what happens. More they review more or less what it is, and they find the person. So something similar happens here because we have the track of whatever you did, and it's
Yes.
public. So just is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Only the time. Yes,
Yeah,
you sure. You're right. The time will say everything, you know.
yeah, that's right.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to stop you your information. I, it's not a question, it's a reflection, you know?
Okay.
It's to think about it. I have few bank accounts, you
Okay.
know, real bank accounts with your money, blah blah, all that stuff. Uh, in my phone, in my cell phone, to go in to my accounts, I believe I can use only 4 or 6 numbers, no more. And to open a new email or new account in Facebook or new account in Twitter or new account in Google, I don't know, dash, pie, poo, pwa, kwa, kwa. No, it's not allowed. They use it already. Boom, blah, wow, wow. Very, like you said 5 minutes ago, it's very long, 16 or maybe more digits and characters and blah, blah, to make it very difficult to go in because they will rob or because they are still people of the black market of the bureaus, they go in. But the question is, why to go to my bank, to my money, is only 4 or 6 digits to go to my account? Can you believe that? It's a very weird situations between you phone need to have a digital, go in your eye. I was watching my telephone today and said, "Do you want to change the two step to protect your telephone with your eye?" Oh my god. Okay. No, no, thank you. I cannot see very well. Maybe my
Fingerprint.
my fingerprints, right? But my bank is only asking me 4 or 6 number digitals. Do you have a question for that, or answer for that, or something is happening in the
Well,
weird place?
I'm
You
not
know,
sure. I'm not sure what bank you're using, Charlie.
four banks. One of the banks is Bancomer.
Okay.
I go in with 4 numbers.
Four
Uh,
digits.
digits,
Okay.
but numbers, no letters,
Okay.
numbers, numerals, right?
Okay.
No special digits, ni nothing like that, ni abecedary, only numbers.
Okay. 9 numbers. You have to select
You
one of them. Right.
four,
Zero, one.
4 or 6, no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
The weird thing is that long time ago, when I opened that account, I allowed to have repeat 3 numbers. If I put one number here, I can repeat this number. Now it's not allowed to do that. But yes, I still have that account like 20 years ago, and I'm still using that number forever. I haven't changed it never in my life.
Well,
And I have one number and 3 repeat numbers. And I use that one also for my my
don't
safe
do that.
deposit.
Don't do that.
I know, but I didn't have any problems. I know one guy is listening to
Yeah.
me, and I'm going to change it now.
Yeah. Well, this is statistics, you know. And
Yeah,
what's
I
the
know.
probability of finding out 4 numbers?
Oh,
The
yeah,
the probability is very slow. Is very low. How
low.
much time
Yes,
is gonna take it is very fast. You know,
right.
it's not very low. It's very fast to find the answer of 4 numbers, and because you just try 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4. That's very
And
fast. And if
with the
you
machine,
have a
yes.
if you make a program to do this, it's gonna be faster than that. You know.
Right, right.
So a lot of transactions can be there in place just to find out the password. And what happens if those numbers are not there? Well, you find 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 4 0 0 0 6, and then you sooner or later you will find that number because
Yes, I know.
it's very easy.
Yes, you're right.
And what happens if you have 8 or more digits? There
It's
are
going to be more
many
difficult.
options. It's going to be
Yes,
very difficult.
yes,
So that's why right now it's almost like 12 characters and ups, downs, lowers, and whatever the numbers and
yes,
letters, and also characters. So as much as you have, the is more difficult to find.
yeah. That's true.
That's one thing. And what regularly happens is that you save your account in your phone.
Oof.
So you probably have to go into your phone and check if that application have your um, email, your password, and just like a safety feature, they're using those 4 digits or 6 or 8 digits, because that's the imagine that someone gets your phone.
Whoa.
If there's no if there's no activity like they have to find, it's very easy to uh, to get money out of it. You know,
Yes,
so
yes,
even if it's in your phone, they have to have something else in place just to make sure that you are the right person. So I
that's
think
true.
those four
Right.
digits are, or 6 digits you have is only to check that you are the owner of the account, because
Yes.
the other information that you need is already saved in your phone.
And if they go with my phone around the world, they would take my money, right?
Yeah, that's right. But with that safety feature, what it
Yes.
happens is if you dial it wrong one time,
Or
it
three.
nothing happens. But if you go 3 times, then it gets locked, and then you have to
Yes.
call the bank.
Yeah. You will call the bank if you know that they already your telephone is gone, because you're not worried right now about your wallet, because your wallet maybe don't have a lot of money,
Yeah.
but your credit cards, your phone, and other things will is going to make you worry if you don't call the bank immediately. For sure, the security that I have too is that everyone is moving something in my telephone is going to my email. I like that, Every time someone, myself, I receive everything I receive in the phone in the same time I'm receiving it in my email. And the email you can open it anywhere you are without a telephone. You can go to a server, you can go to anyone, and you can see what is going on. And you also you can close your accounts with a I like that in the new email that you share with the bank. You're allowed to look for where is your telephone. You can find it, you
I'm not
know,
that happy with that.
because they know where are you.
No, because when you have, as you mentioned, you know,
Yeah.
uh, anytime you use the any app inside your phone,
Yes.
you get an email, but you have access to the email in the same phone.
Also, yes. No, no, not myself. Let me tell you what I do. I have two cell phones. Some teachers show me this. These have all my accounts, money, and all the issues I transfer, I pay, also the electricity, the water, the service, I will pay with this.
Okay.
But I don't have the accounts there in that telephone. This one keep in my house almost all the time, and they use it for work. But I have the 100% accounts of all my accounts for business, for family, from friends, for open an account. But really, this one is open my accounts with Gmail, Outlook, all the
All the
simple,
emails. Okay.
yeah, all the emails. Who knows the accounts? And that make me feel very comfortable because if someone open this, that is the telephone that have to pay everything, they will not open my never will find a email account open. I like that.
Okay. Okay.
I
Uh,
decided to do that and it
you're
made me happy.
yeah, you're probably one of the few people that take care of the security. You know.
Yes, I care
So if
because
you think that
I have another
because
one.
if you think that because you receive an email and you're safe, that's completely wrong. That's completely wrong
You're
because
right.
you have to take measures like you are doing. You know,
Yes, if you have only one cell phone, right?
if you only have one cell phone, then
Yes.
you're in trouble.
Yes. And let me tell you something. I have a third cell phone. This is a secure cell phone that help me to, if I lose one account uh, of email or Hotmail, I have another account here that is secure, is a third account opened in your cell phone. I
Okay.
have also I have it in my PC on my laptop that is an account that is related with another uh, account.
Okay.
Means that it's a secure account. I do that because someone showed me to protect my accounts.
Good.
Help me a lot.
Good. That's great. That's
This is a
a tip.
advice for the people that they are very afraid to lose something important in your
It's
phone. In
it's
your
not
phone.
it's not it's not afraid or not. It's just part of your own assets. If you don't
Right.
lose, you're gonna lose a lot of information, money, and whatever. So you
Yes.
just have to make sure you're okay, and make sure
You,
in order to make sure you're okay, you have to
yes.
invest in things like you're doing. So
Yes.
congratulations,
That's,
Charlie. And
thank you.
we are
Thank
already
you, man.
have 1 hour. Why don't we say goodbye
Wow.
to the auditors?
Oh my God, you're right. 6:56, almost 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Tuesday, 6th of December of 22. Gilberto Lopez and Carlos Bermudez were very happy to see you, to hear you, to listen to you, and I hope so you can follow us next week and the same time here in Avatar Bank, like always almost at 6 o'clock on time in your program. This is your program, Avatar Bank. Thank you, Gil. See you next week.
Thank you, Charlie. Bye.
Bye.